Have you noticed the buzz around the newest brawler in the game? Lola landed in August 2025, and players everywhere are talking about her impact on the competitive scene. Today, I will break down whether she truly is overpowered or if this hype is just part of the usual excitement that follows a new release. We will look at her win rates, how she plays in matches, the balance changes affecting her, and what the community thinks. Stick around till the end because I will also share what I personally feel after playing her extensively in various game modes. What the numbers say. When it comes to raw data, Lola has been dominating the statistics since her release. Her win rate currently stands at an impressive 73.55% among the top 200 players, which places her firmly in the S tier, according to multiple sources, such as Monster and nerf. This high percentage shows she performs very well at the highest levels of play. Compared to other leading brawlers in August 2025, Lola's pick rate is also soaring, showing players are eager to add her to their lineups. YouTube tier list videos confirm that she has quickly become a staple in competitive matches, often outclassing other meta picks. It is important to consider the sample size behind these numbers. The data covers thousands of matches played across several game modes including Brawl Ball, Gem Grab, and Bounty. What stands out is that Lola's win rate remains consistently high across all these modes, which is unusual because some brawlers excel in just one or two modes. Her versatility is a strong indicator that she has an advantage that many players find difficult to counter. However, this data is still fresh, and ongoing balance patches could affect her statistics soon. How her kit feels in practice. Lola's kit is a big part of why she feels so strong on the battlefield. Her main attack fires a quick burst of projectiles that deal heavy damage in a short period. Her super allows her to gain enhanced speed and shield, making her highly mobile and hard to pin down. She also has 2-star powers that either boost her healing or increase damage, and gadgets that help with crowd control or quick escapes. Guides from LF Carry and nerf highlight how these abilities combine to make her a dangerous opponent in close to mid-range fights. Her burst potential is especially noteworthy. When played well, Lola can take out key enemies before they even get a chance to react. This makes her a powerful map controller, especially in maps that favor aggressive play. The synergy she has with hypercharges allows her to quickly reset cooldowns, giving her repeated chances to unleash her burst combo. However, she is not without weaknesses. Her abilities have cooldowns that skilled players can exploit, and some brawlers with long-range attacks can keep her at bay. From my own experience, landing her burst combos in Brawl Ball and Bounty feels exhilarating and almost unfair when opponents fail to counter quickly. Community perspective. Reddit voices. The community reaction to Lola's release has been loud and mixed, but mostly leaning toward the belief that she's broken at the moment. On Reddit, many players share the opinion that new brawlers often arrive with power levels that feel too high. One comment summed it up perfectly. Every brawler on release has been completely broken, Rep Doug. This statement reflects a common pattern where early hype and frustration come from the inability to counter the new threat immediately. The discussion also touches on whether this is just a temporary state or if Lola will remain dominant for the long term. Several users suggest that Supercell tends to nerf brawlers who have too much impact initially. Others argue that her unique kit gives her an edge that may be harder to balance without changing core mechanics. Personally, I see this as a typical cycle. While Lola is currently overpowered, the game's history shows she will likely receive adjustments in future updates to bring her power in line with the rest of the roster. Comparison with precedent new brawlers pattern. There's a familiar trend whenever a new brawler joins the game. Doug and Hank are two clear examples that come to mind. Both arrived with kits that made them incredibly strong right out of the gate. Doug was especially dominant with his ability to revive and sustain fights, while Hank could zone out entire areas with charged shots. It did not take long before the developers stepped in and made balance changes to reduce their impact. That cycle of being overpowered on release and then adjusted later has happened more than once. More recently, the introduction of hypercharges added another layer to these releases. Characters like RT, Kit, Mo, and Chuck all had their hypercharges released or tweaked at launch, making them temporarily difficult to deal with. According to YouTube breakdowns and top-tier lists, these mechanics created short-term imbalance even if the brawler was not broken in design. The extra layer of power confused the meta and required immediate patch attention. Lola seems to be following this very same early dominance pattern. Her stats are strong, players are struggling to counter her consistently, and she benefits from mechanics that allow her to chain attacks and abilities faster than most. Just like Doug or RT, Lola looks overtuned right now. If the pattern continues, a round of nerfs could be on the horizon. She is strong, maybe even too strong, but history suggests that this might be part of the launch routine we have seen before. Expert tip. Cam insights. Looking through recent YouTube tier list videos ranking all 94 brawlers, It is clear that Lola sits near or at the top in nearly every list. Players who have tested her across multiple modes consistently rank her as a top 3 pick. These experts are not just guessing. They are using data from tournament scrims and ranked ladder play. They show how Lola fits into different team compositions and map styles with ease. The experts seem to agree that she is one of the most plug-and-play brawlers released in months. Professional players also have a lot to say. In competitive formats, Lola excels in Bounty, Knockout, and Hot Zone. Her ability to burst down enemies and reposition quickly makes her valuable in any team comp that depends on fast trades. She performs best when paired with control-based teammates who hold space while she punishes enemies who overextend. Some pros have even started banning her in scrims due to how hard it is to contain her pressure. I have personally noticed that when I team her up with a tanky frontline like Jackie or Ashe, the combination becomes extremely difficult to deal with. The frontline absorbs damage while Lola deletes squishy opponents in seconds. That combo made my last few ranked sessions feel effortless, which is honestly not very common in this game. The synergy is strong, and it makes her feel even more dominant than the stats suggest. Final take with balanced view. Everything we have looked at points to one thing. Lola is currently dominating the meta. Her win rate is higher than usual, players are picking her more than almost any other brawler, and she feels incredibly hard to counter in live matches. Add to that the fact that many other brawlers who were strong at launch also received nerfs later, and you start to get a very clear picture. From my own point of view, her power curve is exciting, but probably not sustainable. It is really fun to play her right now, and her kit brings a lot of satisfaction. But that might be the exact reason why she will get toned down. If everyone feels too powerful playing one character, it messes with the balance of the whole game. I have been through this cycle before with releases like Cordelius and Doug. They started out wild and then slowly got shaped into something more balanced. Right now, Lola feels overpowered. That is not just hype. It is backed by numbers, gameplay experience, and community feedback. However, based on everything we have seen before, she probably will not stay this way for long. A nerf might not happen tomorrow, but I would be surprised if her numbers are not adjusted in the next balance patch. If you are still unsure about Lola, I suggest you head into the training cave or try her out in friendly battles. Use her in different game modes and get a feel for what she can really do. Try to mix in long-range, high-health brawlers as counters. Those can survive her burst and keep her from running wild. Keep an eye on upcoming patch notes and meta reports, because her strength level might change soon. And let me know what your experience has been. Do you think Lola deserves a nerf already? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you are subscribed so you do not miss what is coming next.